Okay, and we're back for season 2 of Formation Lap.
Season 2, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we really did a good job at finishing season 1.
I mean, we did enough episodes to say we finished season 1.
It was such a long season.
I know.
And to be fair, I think we had a pretty good excuse. We got married.
Yeah, we did.
And that's truly the month of September is when we got married. That's when we stopped recording podcasts.
Yeah.
We just got so busy.
Yeah. And I mean, drivers complain about a long season, but like we're over here doing the real work.
You're like, oh gosh,
Having to watch the races and then talk about it afterwards.
Well, I mean, I do imagine it's much more exciting to like drive a car than to watch the cars go vroom. I mean, we love watching the cars go vroom. That's why we're here, as we all know.
Yep.
But
I mean, should we introduce our names, like, for people who don't know us?
I guess.
If someone finds us who doesn't know this.
Sure. Welcome back to the Formation Lap podcast. Is it still a podcast about fantasy, or is it just F1
it's both
now?
I would say half. We're
Okay.
a hybrid podcast of fantasy, F1, and F1
Just
drama and
F1
reactions.
in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm Austin.
I'm Katrin.
And this is my wife, which will never get old. Okay, I did try to add some structure to this.
Yeah, things might look a little different this year, so
maybe
we'll see. Yeah,
who
knows?
I wrote some stuff down.
We came prepared.
Okay,
not
so
me, just him.
For the first section I have is just introduction and catch up. So basically, I want you to sum up the off season in 3 words. Like since our last podcast till now, you've got 3 words to sum up the whole.
No, that's so rude.
Last time we talked.
Last time we talked, so that's not just the off season. That was the end of last year's season.
The end of last, yeah. This is why I gave you 3 words. I was thinking just 1 word. 1 word might even be easier, but you get 3 words.
The off season and the end of last season up until now. What has been the word? The word has been confusion.
Confusion. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you were gonna choose 3 individual words versus like a phrase. I was thinking you were gonna be like.
No, I was gonna try to come up with a phrase, but you told me I had 1, right?
No, you can still have 3.
Have 3, okay.
Yeah.
Confusion if it was 1 word. 3 words is gonna be. Do you have your 3?
No, I didn't even think about like actually having to answer these.
This is really hard.
Just off the top of your head, you got this.
A whole phrase. No, I don't have it. Have it. It's really hard.
I'm gonna just go with like really electric drama.
Okay. Was it really electric?
The batteries.
Okay.
That's kind of where it was going. Not like electric and like the exciting.
Oh.
Just like.
Like that's a good play on words.
A lot. That wasn't intentional, but.
Well, I like it. I like it.
Yeah. If you don't know.
Honestly, I was thinking about more of like last season.
No, I said off season. 3 words to sum up the off season.
Okay, you said between now and last time we'd spoken, which was.
I know.
Okay, the off season. Okay, that helps. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted there.
I've got a lot of questions. You need to start ramming these.
Oh shoot, that's too hard. I just can't.
Pass is the first question.
I know we're not off to a very good start. 3 words is so hard.
Okay,
hold on. Just I need some silence. Hold on. Sorry, this is not going to be great for audio, but what's going on?
Okay. What is going?
No, what's going on?
Yeah. I couldn't count there for a second. All right, now sum up the rule changes.
Oh no.
In 3 words.
3 words?
Yeah.
3 words.
You got it.
That restricts it too much.
1 word.
No, that's harder.
A phrase.
It'd be better to have like it be a timer, like I have this amount of time to try to sum up all the rules. 3 words?
Okay, yeah. Okay, we could do that. Timer? We could do a timer. I'll start a timer for 15 seconds.
All the reg changes?
Yeah. You got.
As far as I know.
15 seconds.
Oh shoot, this is gonna be really bad.
Catch up. Like that. 15's not a lot. So.
No. What do they get in the broadcast? Do they try to sum it up in a minute?
They have to do the race.
Yeah, they sum up the race in a minute, right?
This doesn't have a stopwatch.
Do you have your phone?
I'll just count on my hands. I'll do 5 3 times.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Why am I so nervous?
Ready, set, go.
power unit is different now, and there is energy, and there has to be a certain amount of cylinders that go through, and the other regulators, there's no DRS anymore because it's something else, like moms or something, and I don't really know what that means, and that's all I remember.
Okay, well, that was pretty good.
That was really
good.
Your turn.
Oh, I'm going?
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna make me do this alone.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, you're just kind of like count in your head.
I'll do the same thing you did.
Oh, okay.
Ready, set, go.
All the cars needed to go 50% combustion engine, 50% electric power, completely new regulation set. No one knows who's going to land, but the top teams are still just as good as the bottom top teams from the previous years. Aston Martin's really bad. And
wow, that was great.
Yeah. Okay.
That wasn't really a summary of the reg changes, though, because I don't think we really understand.
I don't think we're that technical.
No.
The only thing I know is 50% electric, 50% combustion engine.
I didn't even know that.
That's it. That's the split now.
Okay. Overtake mode.
Yeah, no more DRS, overtake mode. Anyway, yes, all that fun stuff. Okay, but now we'll do a fantasy specific 2025 recap and summary of last year.
Okay.
So I've got a few questions based on the stats from last year. And these aren't open-ended. I'll give you one or the other, so you can choose.
Okay.
Most DNFs, Fernando Alonso or Lance Stroll?
It's gotta be Lance. It's Lance Stroll.
Fernando Alonso with 5 DNFs.
How much
year.
for Lance?
I don't know. I don't even think he was like 3 or something. Like he actually finished, but just really slow.
Okay, that has nothing to do with Fernando, though. That's more Aston Martin than anything else, right? Like most of those were mechanical.
Right? Yeah, he had like incredibly bad luck at the beginning of the season.
That's right.
Where I think he DNF'd 3 times in like the first 5 races.
Jeez Louise.
Or something ridiculous, close to that. All right, most points per million. So like the
best
driver
value.
costs. Yeah. So the most valuable driver, Nico Hülkenberg or Oliver Behrman?
Oliver Behrman.
Yeah, for
he
sure.
was really consistent.
He also had the most overtakes for the season.
So he was well worth his money. If you had Ollie Behrman on your team.
Haas was also one of the most valuable teams, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they were valued low, but they did much better than expected.
All right. How many races till Carlos Sainz was in the positive with fantasy points?
I should know this because I think...
No, I mean, you had him, but you don't know how he did individually. So, how long did it take? Could if he got positive points the first race, it only took him 1. So this could be a trick question.
The first race.
This could be,
I think he had a bad result that first race. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was bad.
Okay. And then how long did it take him to overcome that?
4?
6. 6 races to turn positive. Rough start for Williams, if you remember, but then he turned it around.
Yeah, but I think in that 6 is when I probably dropped him. I was like, I'm so sorry, but this isn't looking so good.
He turned it around though.
But I remember he got me so many negative points at the beginning of the season. That's why I had on our very first episode, I think I scored 1 point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's rough.
Because I also had Fernando, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Now, I call this the most efficient racer, but I don't know if you'd call it efficiency.
Okay.
They have the most overtakes per race. So you take the total number of overtakes by their races.
That's like the average number of overtakes per race?
Call that efficient.
Maybe Max Verstappen.
You're not going to get it. Do you want to actually keep trying to guess? I know I said I was going to give you...
Okay, so it's someone unexpected. Is it Ollie Behrman?
No.
Okay. Is it like a mid?
That'd be a good guess because Ollie had the most overtakes.
Right. Is it a mid or lower?
So think about it. If Ollie had the most overtakes and he raced the whole season, then it must be...
His teammate?
No, but it must be someone who didn't race the whole season. Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hint. Yeah.
Yuki Tsunoda?
No.
Liam Lawson.
Jack Doohan. You were gonna get there. You're just gonna keep naming drivers.
I don't know.
So yeah, he actually was getting the most overtakes per race in the few races he was there.
How many races did he get?
Up until Miami, right? So however long that was, half the season, maybe a little less.
Dang, and you're telling me Flavio didn't look at that?
No, he was just qualifying really poor, but the stats say he was
But
making his way through the grid.
dang, so bring Jack back,
Bringing
man.
Jack back.
Bring Jack back.
Yeah.
Bring Jack back.
All right. That's all I had for Oh, actually, the only driver to never score negative.
Never score negative. Oh.
Yeah.
Is this expected or unexpected?
I think it's pretty expected, actually.
George
Like when you
Russell?
look,
Really?
when you look back at his season, like, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's the immediate one that came to mind because I couldn't remember any big mess ups,
Mm-hmm.
which does not bode well for this season.
Okay. Yeah. So 2025 season is in the past.
Do you want to speak on Vegas at all?
Oh, when going to Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did go to Vegas. That was fun.
It was.
For the race.
Yeah. A rainy Vegas too, which was unexpected.
It was rainy.
What we thought was a Lando win turned out not to be.
No. And when we woke up, you showed me the news, and I thought it was just some,
Some meme,
clickbait
right.
Instagram thing, like just trying to troll. But and I didn't believe it at all.
Double McLaren DNF.
Yeah. So in a tight championship race, McLaren absolutely fumbled the bag and double DNF because
still
of
somehow made it out on top at the end of the day, but well, not both of them, just the team.
right. So
Terrible, terrible, terrible. That really could have been the difference. It wasn't, so they didn't have to get too much heat for it, but
it was pretty bad.
it was really bad.
Yeah, and
we
haven't
were
gotten
witness
to
to
the
that.
we haven't gotten to the Drive to Survive episode where they cover that yet.
No.
But I'm
Yeah,
excited. for it.
caveat to that is we have not. We've seen about half the season so
Mhm.
far, so I am excited to see the coverage on that. Apparently, it's pretty crazy.
Pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was special though because the Las Vegas Carlos qualified really well, so that was fun.
Yeah, yeah, and of course your mom is a big Lando Norris fan.
Yeah.
So just getting to see him in person.
Well, technically not win, but when you're
Yeah.
looking at it on track, he won. So
Yeah, I mean, just
so weird.
yeah, we were talking about it.
So unsatisfying though when you go to the race and then you wake up the next day and it's like, oh, that didn't count.
None of what they did mattered.
What I actually saw in front of my own eyes wasn't.
It doesn't take away from the
No,
experience of going
no,
to
of course
see the
not. It's
drivers.
just a crazy thing in the sport, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think there's any other sport where you can watch the results and then have it rescinded later.
Later on, right?
Not that I can think of, at least.
The only thing in sports I did, like if later it was figured out that the player was on steroids,
Right. If there's like
you know,
cheating,
like cheating,
scandals,
yeah,
which
unfair advantage.
I
So
mean,
it
is
just
that why
happened-
they get disqualified? Because
It is.
it is against the
I wouldn't
rules.
go
It's
so
not
far. Like cheating's like
right.
really a harsh word.
Yeah.
Like I don't, because cheating like almost implies intent.
Right. Which who knows?
They were intentionally running their car lower than they
Right,
thought
right.
was safe.
There was intent.
So-
I'm not saying they're cheaters.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, do not come
Big
for me.
McLaren hater podcast.
No. You know I'm one of Oscar Piastri's big fans.
Yeah, no, of course. And Lando, I don't hate
I
Lando.
don't hate Lando either.
Yeah,
I'm very happy. Honestly, at the end of last season, I was very happy that he won.
Yeah. I mean, people really enjoyed Max. I will just say, like, my off-season or like reflection was just being like how quickly the mood shifted for Max.
Yeah.
He went from this villain to like an F1 hero.
Yes.
Of just like, we need this guy to defeat these evil McLaren drivers.
It just kind of goes to show you that the tide shifts so quick that anybody who's number one, people are going to root against.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. It does
Because
not
I feel
matter.
like last season people were so Lando.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we need to unseat Max, like this terrorizer of the F1
Yeah.
universe. And now it like totally flipped around and people were actually on Max's side.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was, even if you're not a Max fan, you cannot deny the insanity that he pulled off at the end of last year.
Right.
I mean, given how Yuki was doing, like what he was able to do with that car is insane. Like I think Matt and Tommy
and
have
everybody
said,
appreciated that.
right. Matt and Tommy have said that was a third place car that he,
arguably fourth place
car that he managed to get to second
and
like
compete in the championship.
That's
right.
insane.
Is Charles catching him?
Oh,
That's the worst. If you watch the comps from the last race, that's maybe the worst moment.
yeah.
Is because Charles Leclerc needs to catch the McLarens for Max to even have a chance in the championship, and Max over his comms just goes, "Is Charles catching him
And
more?"
he is not. He is not
And he's
catching
not.
them.
So I was very
Yeah.
much rooting for McLaren in like, or not McLaren, Ferrari at the end of last
Oh,
season to just
sure.
split Max and the
Like poking him, like,
McLarens.
do something.
Yes,
Do something, please.
compete.
I know. I know. We don't need to talk about
But
that part. Not
so,
much to write home about as far as Ferrari
all right,
goes, but
that season's in the books.
well, I mean, I just want to reiterate Max's historic situation.
Yeah,
Nobody else could have done it like him.
no,
And I am very happy that Lando got his win. He's worked
yeah,
very hard to get to this point, and I do appreciate, his candor and his vulnerability. I do like that he speaks on like his mental well-being quite often.
who?
Lando.
Oh, Lando.
And
Yes,
is very open about that kind of
yeah.
stuff. So I do appreciate that in him quite a bit. And it, I think I did cry at the end. I don't know. I think I always get emotional no matter who wins. Maybe not this year, but um but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll come around.
Yeah, it's
So congrats to Lando.
yeah.
L1.
And then so that season's done and dusted. McLaren got their championship,
And
but
now we head into the great unknown.
and now we had a full off season of hearsay, talk. Sandbagging is the word that like a lot of these must be British terms that I hear because
Mhm.
I don't know if I've really used or heard the word sandbagging, and then all of a sudden I hear it in F1 media,
Right.
and it
Well, I'd
must
never heard the
be
word chicane until this. So,
so. But sandbagging is just like I think it's like purposefully downplaying your level of capabilities
yeah.
to throw your opponent off.
Right. So everybody, the context in which I heard it used often was that Mercedes was sandbagging in testing
Yeah.
to not give away the fact that they had such an upper hand because
There's like talk of a loophole about their compression ratio and
the short and long of it is that the engine, right, the way the cylinders
here we go.
I know. The way the cylinders compress in the engine, there's a limitation to how much pressure, right, it
Right.
can compress, which is
I
how much
think you're nailing it.
Thank you, which is how much energy can really be spent. What? Am I not doing
No,
good?
no, you are. It's just like
This is
we have no
ridiculous.
clue if it's technically right or not.
No, this is my understanding, and
Yes.
fact check me because I'm probably wrong. But it's basically how much energy output like the engine can have.
Because you're more pressure.
Right, but the rules stated that it had to be a certain ratio when it wasn't moving, right, at rest or whatever it was.
And
Or it didn't specify. And
right.
so people who have the Mercedes engine have found this loophole where when the car like at rest it is doing this ratio, but when it is actually driving, it's a much like higher ratio, which means there's more energy output.
Yeah.
But because it's when it's on track and moving and like it's a weird loophole that it's allowed, I guess.
But then there's other talks of there's other advantages to the other engines. One of the other big ones is Ferrari's engine. Apparently they're really good at the starts.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. And an advantage of the Red Bull engine is they're super energy efficient. So they're thinking over the course of a race, a Red Bull is going to be more competitive just because it's able to not need to recover as much energy because it's just using its energy so well.
This
it just makes it so
weird.
confusing versus like, oh, these are V10s and they're just like going super fast and there's nothing really to understand. Now we're having to like explain energy efficiency.
I know. I've heard already from like Hamilton specifically being like, you're gonna have to have a degree to be able to understand what is going on track now, which I hope is not the case. Like we just kind of have to wait and see. But I think last year we got a little taste of it. If people are familiar with like the battery charging when braking was happening, and so then last year there was a little bit of what is that called? Electric energy that was utilized, but not much. Now it's 50%. So now instead of overtaking, we have the what is it called?
It's the overtake button or
overtake mode. Yeah, it's a button.
Overtake mode.
Oh yeah, it's overtake mode as opposed to DRS.
Yeah.
So it's basically like they're gonna have to store up a bunch of energy to be
And
able
then
to deploy at the right
press the
time.
overtake button.
And there's a chance it's really confusing on track because we're going to be like, are they recharging their battery? Are they
How
preparing
much
to
battery do they
overtake? Are
have? Like, what
they,
just happened
yeah.
there? Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, like, it is all a bunch of unknowns right now, and maybe on track it's not going to be that much different, but it's seeming like it will be, and like they wanted it to be. So
Yeah.
we'll see if that's a good
So,
thing.
just based on hearsay, we're just gonna do booms and busts because we don't have a race to do booms and busts for. So booms and busts
Well, we have booms and busts based on testing.
for the
Like we
off
got some
season.
in,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
of course take testing with a grain of salt, but we did get some data from it.
So off season booms. We'll go booms first.
Okay.
Do you want me to go, or
Yeah.
I'll go Mercedes for
Mm,
successfully sandbagging. I think they've
yeah.
kind of have a massive advantage that they're actually waiting till the season starts to deploy that advantage,
Yeah.
and so I would call it a successful sandbag campaign by
Mm,
Mercedes to get our guard off and get our hopes going into the first race that this season's going to be even remotely competitive. I I don't I could be race
yeah.
one, I could be wrong. They could be the fourth fastest team, but
There, and for those unfamiliar, there's talks that Mercedes is just going to blow
just
it out of the water
light
this
years
year.
away. So I think for the past 2 weeks nobody's really been talking about how good Mercedes might be. So I would
And,
say
and
they've
and when you see George Russell and his PR, like, yeah, I think they're all gonna be competitive,
yes
and when it's like it's so obvious that he's like been trained to say it in this specific way to
yes
not give away that they actually think they're gonna do
yes.
really freaking
So I
well.
go. That's a boom. Their campaign and PR with George Russell
Okay,
was undefeated. So that's my
okay.
boom.
I don't want to say it.
Go ahead.
My boom. I think testing boom.
Ferrari.
It's Ferrari.
Okay.
They did really well, at least towards the end there with the testing, the consistency that they were able to pull out with testing. They got so many laps in, no issues. I mean, let's not talk about the first time Hamilton was out on the track at their testing, and I think he spun out, but we won't talk about that. I think like Charles topped the time sheets and testing at least once, but maybe a couple of times,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of laps. So there's hopefully a lot of longevity in the Ferrari, maybe some what's the right word, when they're like consistent, when they're like reliable, maybe
Yeah.
some reliability in the car, which is the thing that Ferrari has lacked for
It,
so long.
yeah.
So I like don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm a little excited because I think the way it was being talked about, Mercedes was like they're going to be well and away with it, and they might still be. Who knows? But Ferrari doesn't seem as hopeless as I usually
Okay.
feel.
Yeah.
Like there's some promising
There's
stuff
some hope.
there.
Yeah. At least they're not like worst of the best
Right.
teams,
Right. Which
which I
for
feel
some
like is
reason
where
is
they.
McLaren.
That's kind of where they've been.
Yeah.
So,
People are thinking McLaren
okay.
won't do so
All
great
right,
this year.
bust. You want to go?
I think we can say it at the same time. Ready?
I'm gonna do another one. We can go into why there's an obvious answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Aston
Aston
Martin.
Martin.
Yeah.
I mean, like
There's talk
easily.
that they might not even make the first race because of how their car's not able to finish a race.
Well, okay, what's the rumor you heard though about the formation lap?
So that they're just going to take the formation lap and then go into the pits and call it a day.
Because there's some benefit to doing the formation lap, I
I
guess.
don't know.
I don't know.
They're saying they don't have the parts potentially, but like, what do you mean? You have a full car that's able to
Right,
do a
there's a car right
formation
in
lap,
front of me.
like,
So they don't have the parts in case there's a crash.
but like, just then just
Okay,
race
then
until you
right,
crash, right?
right.
Like, so
But are they saying like if it crashes, they don't have the parts for the next race even to repair the car?
I have no clue. I think they're just totally embarrassed that they're gonna have a car that people know is not gonna be able to finish a race. So they're like, rather than prove everybody right by not finishing a
Yeah.
race, we're not even gonna show up, which feels more pathetic to me than just like admit it. Like, at least try to finish the race.
Right, right.
Even if you're 4 seconds a lap slower, which they apparently are.
No, that's
Which
so
is insane.
embarrassing. That's how many times are they gonna get
Well,
lapped at that rate?
So, I mean,
like
and the reason why this is more embarrassing is because of how
Adrian
much,
Newey.
yeah, and how much Lawrence Stroll spent to get Adrian Newey. I was thinking that it's like like one of those video games where you have a slider, and
Mhm.
as you move the slider up, it goes down in other categories.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you have like a fixed
yeah.
amount that you
So
can
they
rent. They
maxed their
maxed out
slider.
the slider on like arrow design, but then everything else is like 0.
Right,
So
right.
and
Well, because apparently, I mean, the thing they're blaming it on is the Honda engine, right? They're saying the
yeah,
engine is like just not doing its thing. We don't know this. Maybe they're just saying this so that Adrian Newey like isn't. I don't know. Who knows? There's so many egos in there, you know.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Lawrence Stroll, I'm sure, is having a very hard time admitting some sort of
yeah,
defeat here because he throws so much freaking money at this team.
yeah,
And for the like, I don't know. It's just one of those things that's an interesting philosophy to see. Like, I don't know, a team like a lesser team. I don't know, like Sauber last year. I
yeah,
loved the episode that featured them, but that like
yeah,
they aren't throwing a crap ton of money at this, and they're still finding success in places because of the passion for
yeah,
racing.
yeah.
Whereas Aston Martin, in no way, shape, or form have I ever thought of Lawrence Stroll as being really passionate about the sport. He's passionate about making money,
And
you know?
winning the prestige, not like even
Right,
about like
right.
winning the sport,
No.
or like he's
This
like
is just a weird hobby for him and his son. Like,
and he's like competitive, so I got to win this. Yeah,
right.
and it's just like, do you? I don't know. It's. I mean, we're not fans of billionaires over here, so
No.
that's no secret.
Love Fernando Alonso though, and I love that he's getting his bag. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Right. Right.
Like everybody knows at this point why he's there. He's not there because he enjoys the
Look.
strolls.
Yeah. Collect your money from
He's
them,
set for life, him and his
and then
family,
go be
you know?
happy. Yeah.
Right.
No. No. So yeah, I'm gonna do another bust
Okay.
because I had one. I'm just gonna go Williams. Because like based on
Yeah.
testing, it looks like they've taken a step back
Yeah.
when they put all their eggs in the new regulations season and 2026 and said, look, this is where we're gonna take a step forward.
They were saying that last year, weren't they?
They've been saying it since
Which is so odd because then they ended up doing quite well at the end of last season.
what's his name? Yeah, exactly. So everybody's like,
Fells.
oh, they're heading in the right direction. You know, got a lot of promise. And
Right, but the fact that they were heading in the right direction with the wrong regulations
I
is
know.
saying something. Like they were hoping to head in the right direction during this regulation era.
Yeah, but then at least match it with what you're communicating, like expectation wise. And they just
Yeah.
kept saying like 2026 is your year, 2026 is our year, 2026 is our,
Yeah.
and I feel like they're in for a painful season,
I
unfortunately.
may have to reconsider some of my fantasy lineup.
Oh no. Okay. Do you want to? I'm gonna go do some house cleaning on what's new to fantasy real quick,
Okay.
and then you explain your team and why.
All right.
Okay. So what?
Housekeeping?
Yeah. What is new to fantasy this year? All right. So transfer allowance. So basically, if you have like 3 transfers in your to do, previously you could like transfer, change your lineup, and that took 1.
Mhm.
But now transfer lineups is based on the difference of your team from the start of the week to the end of the week. So basically, you can keep shuffling your team around, uh, and
Oh.
it will know that only 2 or like 2 people are actually different from, because
Oh.
before every time you submitted, that cost you a ticket of a transfer.
Right,
So
right.
you couldn't alternate your lineup as fluidly as you
Right,
previously wanted
right. So
to.
basically if you had, let's say,
Did I
2
explain that
yeah,
right?
if you
Yeah.
had 2 transfers before, if it's 2 days before the race, you could change those 2 drivers or constructors or whatever, and then lock it in, then you're done. You
And that
can't
those
change
used
it.
up your
Right,
transfers.
that used your transfers, you can't make any other changes without incurring a penalty.
Yeah.
Now it sounds like as long as you're still switching out those original 2,
Yeah. The difference between.
you could put anybody in there
Yeah.
up until the race day and it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Exactly. Good
I
change.
like that.
That's how
Yeah.
fantasy football works. So like, I
Right.
don't know why that's how
Sounds
it
like you
did.
need to be careful though to remember which ones are the ones like you transferred out.
Yeah, because you will get a penalty if
Right.
you
If
transfer
you
too many.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. So DNFs are now -10 instead of -20.
Okay. That's great. That's great news.
There is a price floor for drivers of $3 million.
Oh, so they can't go below?
Yep.
I don't think that ever even happened
And a
though.
price, it would for the really cheap ones. And prices capped at 34 million. I don't think they were worth more than
No.
34 million. And prices are calculated based on the driver's last 3 races.
Oh.
So if like Max Verstappen has 3 races in a row really poorly, he's going to be
What was it
incredibly.
before? Just the previous
I think it
race?
was just like a floating like system that they set the prices,
Huh.
or maybe it was a longer set of races.
Yeah.
But now it's just the
Well, but the
previous
pricing would
3.
shift every race.
Yeah,
But was that just based off of like likelihood, like probabilities,
I
like
don't know the
Vegas
rules before,
odds,
but I
you
think
know?
this is going to make flight prices fluctuate a lot more.
Right.
If Max has 3 bad races and he's worth 15 million and
You
not
want to
30,
snatch
you
him up.
so it's going to make it more
Yeah.
incentive for you to change your lineup more often.
Oh, fun. Okay, cool.
So I think a lot of good changes to fantasy, making it more, I don't know, just better.
Yeah, I wonder how then they've decided starting prices for a lot of these drivers when we
Yeah,
truly
that's a
have
good question.
no idea what it's going to look like. From what I've seen, it's very similar to how last year ended, which if they're doing that, maybe they're taking the last 3 races from last year to price them at the start of the season. You know what I mean?
Oh, and another thing is if you have a driver on your lineup and he increases in money, um, your total cap space will increase by however much they
Oh.
increase.
Oh,
So then you
that's
can start
nice.
then a buying. I don't know. This is AI actually, so
Oh,
it's
Austin.
tough to find. It's tough to find the. Actually, it's not from Reddit, so not AI.
Oh,
But
that's much better than AI.
but so yeah, my guess is like let's say I have a driver and he increased by 5 million per week. Is my cap for the rest of the season now 105 million?
No, what I'm assuming that means is that before, say you're at your cost cap, right? And one of the drivers you have, like you have $0 left. One of the drivers you have increases in price, you would have to sell off that driver.
It says expanding your cost cap for future races.
Huh.
We'll see.
I guess yeah,
We'll
we'll
get
see it
back
in
to you
action.
on that
But
one.
like what
Like
I was saying though is that usually like before I think you would have to sell off that driver if he was above your cost cap. And now it seems like you can hold on to him. Who
yeah,
knows? I guess we'll see what that looks like.
okay, and then walk us through your lineup.
Yeah, because you don't have yours yet.
I'm still setting it.
I don't want anybody to copy me because I did not end up winning fantasy last
Okay,
year. Um, who did win fantasy last year? We never got to make that
was it your
announcement. Was it Jared
yeah Jared? I
or
think
was
Jared
it your
won.
dad? I
I think it was Jared.
think it was Jared too.
Congratulations,
Congrats,
Jared.
Jared.
Yeah,
Actually, there was some random person that joined the
soon
league.
to be brother-in-law.
Very true. There was a random person that joined the league at like the very end, and they had an insane amount of points. I was like,
Yeah,
"Who are you, and why did you just join our little like
because you
league
can
here?"
join
To
leagues at any point you want.
well, yes,
Yeah,
but I think they just did it because they knew they'd be first if they joined.
yeah.
So they were like, killed it.
Maybe there's money involved. Like maybe they give a payout at the end of the day, and you have a. But yeah,
No,
let that be a reminder. You can join this at any point in
at
the
any
season.
time.
Yeah.
At any time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my fantasy team for this year is named Ferrari Grief Counseling.
Ooh, good. That's a good one.
That was a callback from last season. I did Ferrari grief counseling after
Oh yes.
one of the races that
Yeah.
went terribly wrong. So in typical Tifosi fashion, I will still have Charles Leclerc on my team.
Very nice.
I'm hopeful to see him do a little bit better with the hopefully more reliable Ferrari this year. Honestly, looking at it now, my lineup is not that much different from what it would have been last year. Honestly, because I don't have much to base it on, you know. However, I will be taking Isaac Hadjar, Red Bull
Smart.
Racing.
Smart.
He is only worth 15 million for Red Bull is pretty I think pretty good. And I
Yeah.
do think I had Hadjar for a lot of last year, but him being on Red Bull now, I think really changes things. Then I have Ollie Behrman,
Okay.
very similar to last year. Nico Hulkenberg, the Audi. We'll see how
It's
that
got
goes.
to. Yeah. Who
Yep.
knows? Actually,
I have quite a range. I'm not really putting all my eggs in one
I like it.
basket.
Yeah.
And then Liam Lawson, because he's kind of
Ooh.
all I could afford.
Okay.
Unless I wanted to go with a rookie, Lindblad, is that his name?
Arvid
Arvid
Lindbad. Yeah. Yeah.
or like Checo. I could go with. I like any
Is
of
Checo cheap?
Cadillac is the cheapest.
Oh. Oh
So
no.
that might be good to go in on. I just am not ready to quite make that jump yet. I don't know. I don't know how they'll do.
Okay.
And then my constructors, Mercedes.
Damn.
Yeah. And Williams.
It's kind of a cop out.
I might. Well, and I
Well,
think
no, Williams has a Mercedes engine. So
yes,
maybe they
and that's
can.
my way of still being able to have some support behind Carlos and Alex, who I do love so dearly.
Right.
Um, but I might want to reconsider that Williams. But like I said, I've really spread out my odds here, right? I don't have any like no two drivers on the same team, no constructors and drivers that are the same. So I've really spread out my basket,
Nice.
my blanket.
Okay. Now we'll do season predictions and then we'll do race predictions. So
Okay.
for season, I just have a simple question.
Okay.
Driver most likely to be replaced mid-season.
Ooh.
Now I have a and or one or the other. So
Okay.
Franco Colapinto or Liam Lawson. Those are my, and I don't know how likely these drivers are to be replaced. I was just trying to think who's on an equal plane of replacement.
Franco's on Alpine, right?
Yes,
And okay, so both teams are quite known for replacing
in Racing Bulls.
drivers, right? I think Franco Colapinto.
Okay.
I hope the fans don't come for me.
Oh gosh, you just angered
Shh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to talk about
the
it.
whole Southern Hemisphere is going to come for us now.
Well, I think after last season and the fact that Christian Horner isn't associated with Red Bull at all now, I think after last season they're going to have heard all the flack and not want to kind of make the same mistakes that they did
Okay.
the year before.
Fair.
So I think Flavio doesn't give a crap about.
All right. All right, and then who wins? This is an open-ended question. Who wins the World's Destructors Championship?
So
You know what that is?
yeah.
So that's just
Sorry.
they calculate how costly each crash is,
Mm,
and then whoever has cost their team the most money wins the World's Destructors Championship.
it's also kind of a cop-out answer. Oh, is this an either or?
Yeah, no, this is just answer open-ended because I feel like you could go a lot of directions with this.
Lance Stroll.
Lance Stroll.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go Franco Colapinto. Oh, we shouldn't double down on our Franco Colapinto.
Wait, who do you think is gonna be booted?
I'll go with Colapinto.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I don't know if Flavio's still there, but if he
Yes.
is, then yeah.
Yeah.
At
least for now.
So it's like more of a
Flavio
thing
dig
than
than a Franco dig.
Yeah.
Who's the other
So-
Alpine driver?
Pierre.
Oh, yeah, he's sticking around.
Yeah, he's stable. All right, and now Australia is this week.
Oh my god.
I know it's happening. Any just race predictions? I didn't have any notes. Just general comments, thoughts.
I hope Oscar can do well at his home race because he didn't last year.
Yeah.
I don't think it went well for him last year, from what
No.
I remember. Excuse me.
No, it didn't go
And-
well.
I heard no, is that fake? Did I dream this? That there might be rain in Australia? That doesn't make sense, right?
It rained last year, so it's
Oh,
still
that
possible.
must be what I'm thinking about
Yeah.
F1, for Drive to Survive. Okay.
No, I've not looked at the weather, so
I really don't know what to expect. What do you think the start is gonna look like?
yeah. Okay, that's my prediction. It's going to be an awkward. Yeah, like if I could use one word to describe the first race, I'm gonna say awkward.
Ooh.
Just I think the start's gonna be slow with the revving of the engines, the lights
Do we
that
know what they're actually gonna do with that?
are flashing, the inability to overtake, and just the sit in lines. And also, what's gonna be awkward is I think the casters trying to explain the concepts.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be kind of awkward too.
Yeah.
So I just think the whole experience there's going to be a lot of learning
It's gonna be a little clunky.
and it's going to be clunky. So that's my prediction.
Who was in the practice start? Who was the team that like really got off and away for no reason? Like it was a really like their start was crazy good, and I don't remember who it was, but it was someone really funny. I think it was like Audi or something.
Oh, okay.
Like their start was like really good. They just like got in front.
Yeah. Like apparently you can have a really good start, but then you use all of your electric power, and then you don't have enough for the rest of the straight. So like, and then so like you start fast and then slow. who knows?
I'm
So
so concerned
Well-
about what this is gonna look like. And do we know, like, with the revving, apparently the cars needed like 10 seconds.
yeah, they need 10
10
seconds.
seconds to rev their engines to be able to like build up the right amount of power
Electric
to
power.
start.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what they're gonna do there.
I'm here for it.
Because when they line up, like that first car is gonna have been there for a while, and then when the last car gets slotted in, it's gonna have like 1 second to rev, and then it's gonna have to go. So
Yeah.
once they're all lined up, gonna have to wait 10 seconds.
No,
Oh,
I'm here
gosh.
for it for the first race, whether I can take it for a whole season and I have that opinion.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. It's not gonna be fun to watch anymore.
No, Josh.
I know. Like I'll still be there, but like just from what I've seen, the start was so goofy,
Yeah.
man.
We'll see.
The buzzing bee sound of the
Yeah.
engines.
Don't tell. Honestly, don't even. Let's not have people check it out because I just want them to be shocked when the first race goes on, and like if they've been watching Formula One the past few years, and then they see this, and they just see, and then I'm just like kind of.
I'm so scared.
So we'll see. We'll see. Well, thank you for listening.
Welcome back.
We'll try to do a whole season. We'll see.
Try our best. Don't rely on us
But,
though. Life keeps life.
Yeah, we'll try to keep having fun with this. So, thank you. Box.
Box.
You panicked?
Kinda, yeah. 3 words. It's so hard to think of on the spot, baby.
It's fine. That's fine. You recovered well.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm recording.